1995. Gambling was simple. You walked into Vegas, pulled a lever, and hoped luck was on your side. But today, you don't need Vegas. Vegas lives in your pocket. Every swipe, every tap, every spin, you're betting, even if you don't know it yet. The slot machine evolved. It just learned to hide. And America, it's playing the biggest game in history, without realizing who's dealing the cards. Casinos were replaced by code. Algorithms became dealers. The tables? They're inside your phone. Billions are being gambled every single day. Not in smoky casinos, but inside games, apps, and crypto platforms. All wrapped in one innocent word: fun. But this fun has a dark cost: addiction, disguised as entertainment. And the scariest part? You don't even have to bet money to lose control. Just your attention. In 2024, Americans lost more than $65 billion to gambling, the highest in history, but less than 40% came from casinos. The rest? From the screens glowing in front of you right now. Sportsbooks, mobile games, crypto spins, all fighting for your next click. And guess what? The average gambler today isn't a middle-aged man in Vegas. It's a 22-year-old on his phone at 2 a.m. Remember that free mobile game you played? That loot box you opened? That's a slot machine, perfectly disguised. Bright colors, reward sounds, confetti explosions. It's not random, it's engineered. Psychologists call it variable reinforcement, the same trick slot machines use to build billion-dollar addictions. Now living inside your kid's game, you think you're playing, but the game's playing you. Even streamers got caught. In 2023, Twitch banned crypto betting after influencers lost millions live on stream. But viewers, they didn't log off. They were addicted to the spectacle of losing. Now betting wheels spin on TikTok lives. Gamblers shout on YouTube, and every big loss goes viral. The system found something more powerful than money: attention. And once it has that, you'll pay without even opening your wallet. Then came crypto. Decentralized, anonymous. Fair. At least, that's what they told you. By 2025, over $12 billion had been wagered on crypto casinos. Untraceable, untaxed, unstoppable. Freedom, right? Wrong. These platforms don't give you power. They study your behavior, your habits, your timing. You think you control your bet. But the blockchain is the perfect cage. Invisible, mathematical, and endless. Every sound, every vibration, every little flash of light. Designed to release dopamine. You win just enough to keep chasing. Lose just enough to stay desperate. That's not luck. That's neuroscience. And here's the trick. Even when you're not gambling, your brain still craves the same hit. That's why social media works the same way. Likes, hearts, followers, different symbols, same addiction. You think you're in control? Watch what happens next. You open an app. You lose a few rounds. Suddenly, a pop-up. Free spin. One more chance. It's not random. It's perfectly timed by data. Your fatigue level, your loss streak, your mood. It knows when you'll break, and that's when it rewards you. That's not a game. That's a behavioral experiment. And you're the subject. Casinos used to track chips. Now they track people. Your phone records when you open apps, how long you stay, what color keeps you watching. AI predicts your next move. You think you're just scrolling, but the system is measuring you second by second. And when you hit your weakest point, that's when it drops the offer. A jackpot, a promo, a limited time spin. The perfect bait. And just like that, you're back in the loop. This isn't a story about gambling, it's about conditioning. Casinos were laboratories. Now, America is the experiment. 85% of teens play games with gambling mechanics. Millions of adults bet daily, not realizing they're feeding the same system. The economy loves it, because every loss is someone else's profit, and every second of your attention is for sale. The casino never closed, it just upgraded. It got smarter, faster, invisible. It sits in your phone, your games, your apps. watching, waiting, winning, while everyone's busy playing, someone else is collecting. The data, the money, the control. Because in the digital age, there are no players, only products. The house isn't in Vegas anymore. The house is everywhere. And like always, the house always wins. Gambling has changed. The game never ended.